Do you support Donald Trump?
Yes, I do.
Why is that?
Because he's playing 5D chess. He's not playing checkers like the rest of the politicians.
How so?
Well, I do believe that he's draining the swamp and getting rid of the corruption. You just can't see it globally, but it is happening.
Okay, why didn't he drop the Epstein files?
I think how he's doing things, it's getting the population to talk about the Epstein files. In the background, I seen the Epstein files 6 years ago. So if you're watching and paying attention to what's going on in the back channel, you can find the Epstein files. Go on WikiLeaks. They're there. They've actually been there since 2017.
Really? Since
Yes.
okay. So like, I have a question. How do you verify that information?
Go on the back channel of WikiLeaks.
Yeah, and how do you verify that information?
What do you mean? How do I
How do you verify
go?
that's actually the Epstein files and not just someone who made a post saying it's the Epstein files?
Have you seen any of the WikiLeaks
No,
files?
I'm asking you, how do you verify?
I'm not. I mean, how do you
She has
verify
no.
any?
She doesn't know. It's just so they just claim that it's the Epstein files, and you think that's legitimate?
I do. Yeah.
Okay. So if someone claimed that the Epstein files had Trump on it, would you accept that?
Do I think that Trump has children and has anything to do with Epstein? No, I don't.
Okay. Well, I've actually looked at the back reports specifically that if you go on that side of the internet, you know what I mean, and
Yeah.
it actually is the case that Donald Trump is on them 9,000 times. Okay, 9,000 times.
I do believe that he hung out with millionaires. That's how you get to where they all are. They hang around
No,
each
no,
other.
no. I'm serious. Like
Do
nine.
I think
He's in
that
he's in there
he has
nine
done
thousand
corrupt
times.
things and trained children like the rest of
Well,
these
that's what it. Wait,
politicians?
wait, wait. That's what it said
Absolutely
within
not.
the. Wait, I looked at the files on that side of the internet, and that's what they said.
That he's trained children.
Yeah, that's what they said. Do you
I would
accept that?
love
Do you
to see
accept that
that.
information?
If I've seen that information, then yeah, I mean it would. But again, I think that Trump is just the face of the good military.
Okay, I just
I
want to.
think
I just want to let you know. I could literally find my own notebook, write things down, and then literally post it to the internet, and you would think that's a legitimate source for the Epstein files. Like, I'm serious, dude. Like, you gotta have some type of method of verification. Otherwise, you're gonna believe in such ridiculous like that.
ridiculous like that they're all corrupt, that
No,
everybody
no,
is
no. That if
corrupt.
I just
The
randomly
whole
if I
organization is
created my own Epstein files and posted it to the internet, right? You would just believe it.
no, not
That's
no, not at all. But
wait.
I
That's
think
what you
there
said
is such
earlier.
a bigger picture that everyone has switched the narrative. First, you guys were talking about the wars. Now you're talking about the Epstein files. Next week, you're going to be in. It has to be everyone coming together. That's
Yeah,
what
we're
MAGA
talking
stands
about things
for.
that Donald Trump is doing. Wow, that's a surprise. Oh my gosh, we're talking about things
That
that
he puts
Donald
the
Trump is
narrative on.
doing. Oh, holy!
But push the
I would have
narrative
never
on.
expected that in
So you're
politics.
giving him clout because you're talking about him.
I'm not giving him clout.
You're keeping him relevant.
No, I'm responding to him as president. He is relevant because he's president. I'm not
Oh,
making. If
absolutely.
you think that I'm simultaneously, or I mean, solely making Donald Trump relevant, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm not platforming Donald Trump. What the hell is wrong with you? He
Well, you're
literally is
talking
the
about him, so
president.
you're giving him good energy. You're talking about him.
What? I'm giving him good energy by saying you shouldn't support him and convincing people to not support him.
I don't think you've convinced anybody
I've convinced
because you're
thousands
saying
of
he's on the
people.
Epstein files.
I've convinced.
Everyone
I just
is
want to let you
on the
know. I just
Epstein
want to let you know. I've
files.
convinced thousands of people. As much as you don't want to admit it, I have.
Well, did your parents vote for Trump?
My mom did not. My dad did.
Okay. Did you go to a public school?
Yes.
Okay. So there's that. They'll push a narrative instead of a private education. They're going to have where you're learning about free will. Public school does not have free will. You're programmed into a system where they want you to believe in things. We can go back to the Trump thing.
Wait. I'm sorry.
They're
I'm sorry. Did
all
you go to public
corrupt.
school?
No, I did not. I went to a private school and then was homeschooled
Okay,
and finished
so
school
if
early
you went to public school,
and
then you
have
have.
two
So then you said
two thriving
if you go to public
businesses.
school, you don't have free will. That's your view.
I think it's a program. You're programmed by the government of what the government wants you to learn.
Okay, so to clarify, you think that I don't have free will?
I think no one has free will that lives in the United States of America.
What the
We
does that
under
even
a,
mean?
because we're under a corrupt system. Our food is
Yeah,
toxic.
and who's
Our
president?
school system is toxic. That's
Who's
like
president?
if you want to blame Trump for what you can't like it's like getting a hamburger from McDonald's and blaming Ronald McDonald. Like hello, wake
You're
up.
the one who voted for him. I didn't vote for this guy. I think he's horrible. You
Well,
shouldn't support him.
absolutely, and I would vote for him again,
Why?
100%.
Why?
Why would I not?
He was held civilly
I
liable if woman said he would date a 10-year-old girl in 10 years, bragged about walking into the changing rooms of girls in Miss USA because he quote-unquote owns the place to inspect them without their consent. The big
and
beautiful
where did
bill
you okay,
decreases
so where did
after-tax
you
income for
see
the
this
bottom 20% of income
information? On
earners
the
and
fake
gives it to rich
news?
people. No, I didn't see it on any fake news. I saw it on the civil courts, right, that literally held him accountable. The civil court, the judge
Oh, the
indicated this.
corrupt court
There was
system?
all the corrupt court system. I have a question. So you don't accept the courts, you don't accept our rule of law, you don't accept our democratic processes, you don't accept the core fundamental values of this country.
I think the whole
The
system
Constitution,
is corrupt.
the entire system
I
is corrupt.
support the
Okay,
Constitution.
you,
That's what I support.
I thought the entire system was corrupt.
Not the Constitution. That's
So
what
wait,
we
wait, wait,
support.
wait. If Donald Trump called for the termination of all rules, regulations, and articles, even those found in the Constitution, would you specifically not support him anymore?
I'm not going to waver on. He is for the Constitution. He has said that many,
No,
many, many
I'm
times.
just asking, like, if it is the case that he said that he wouldn't support, I mean, if he said specifically that he wanted to terminate every single rule, regulation, and article, even those found in the Constitution, would you not support him anymore?
No, I would not support him.
You wouldn't
If he
support him.
didn't
So
go
if I can show you a tweet right now of Donald Trump saying that, you would stop supporting him.
that he would not support the Constitution.
Yeah, he called
He
for
said that.
that he called for the termination of all rules, regulations, and articles, even those found in the Constitution.
Let's see it.
No, no, I'm just asking. In that circumstance, would you stop supporting him?
I would need to see that he actually said
No, I'm
this.
asking. Given that he said that, would you stop supporting him?
Again, I would need to see that.
No, I'm just asking. Given that that's true, would you stop supporting him?
If there was proof and documentation, I would think about it.
No, okay, like if there was proof and documentation, can you think about it right now, real quick?
Not sure. I would have to see that proof.
I'm saying, given that that's true. So, like, let's say I showed it to you right now, like a
If
tweet.
he 100% said, I am not supporting the Constitution, yeah, I would have a big problem with that.
Yeah, no. If I could show you a tweet right now of him saying or calling for the termination of
Is it on Truth Social?
yeah, of him saying to terminate all the rules, regulations, and articles, even those found in the Constitution, would you stop supporting him?
Oh. No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't stop supporting him.
No,
You'd still support
because
him.
I know there's
So
yeah.
you don't stand with the Constitution.
Yes, I absolutely stand with the Constitution. But I, again, have said multiple times to you, let me read it.
Can you read this?
Yeah, absolutely. That is not him saying he doesn't stand for the Constitution.
Really, he called for the termination of all rules, regulations, and articles, even those found in the Constitution. He said a massive fraud of this type and magnitude allows for the termination of all rules, regulations, and articles, even those found in the Constitution. You know what, dude? He seriously is totally in support of the Constitution after that one, right?
Yeah, I do believe he supports the Constitution.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Look at this chat. He totally supports the Constitution. He called for the termination of
do you
every
believe
single
that
rule,
Trump
regulation, article,
stands
even those
with the
found in the Constitution.
military?
Look at how supportive he is of the Constitution, chat. Look at this. Oh my gosh. He's so supportive of the
I
Constitution.
know, one tweet. Do you believe
One
that he
tweet. I
stands
mean, you
with
can
the
never find a
military?
tweet of this from Democrats.
Is that who you support as the Democrats? Is that where you lean?
Over Trump. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, not over Trump. So did you support Biden?
Over Trump. Yes.
Okay, in general, did you support Biden?
Over
Did you
Trump?
vote for Biden?
Over Trump,
Not
yes.
over Trump. Put Trump aside because
I
yellow
can't.
man.
That's who I was voting for. I was either voting for Biden or Trump. I can't put that
You
aside.
could have
What?
went independent. You could have went independent.
They have no shot at winning. It's one
Yeah,
side or the other. It's
we
it's
all know
Democrats
that.
or Republicans.
Okay.
That's the reality of the matter.
So, do you support the one-party system?
It's not a
Let's
one-party
say,
system. It is a two-party system. But no, I do not
but
support the two-party system. I support a multi-party democracy.
let's fast forward 5 years. Would you support a one-party system? Get rid of
No,
Donald Trump. You wouldn't.
no.
What if they came together? Let's listen. We're gonna speak 5D chess here. 5 years down the road, get rid of Trump, get rid of his whole family. Let's not even discuss that. If it's for a party that is for the United States of America coming together and helping Americans, would you support that?
No.
Why not?
Because I support democracy, not autocracy.
So then you should move to another country.
What?
Well, if you wouldn't stand for everyone coming together,
Listen,
why wouldn't you support that?
guys. She's saying America does not stand on democracy. America does not stand on democratic republics. On
Well,
representative
again,
democracy. Things like that.
supporting
Constitutional republic.
5 years, yes.
America does not stand on that. America stands on autocracy to her. Dude,
Again.
wait. Here, can you tell me what was the reason for the American Revolution?
But why? Again, hello.
No, I just want to. I want to ask a Trump supporter this question because they're so patriotic, right? What is the reason for the American Revolution?
for us coming together.
How about this? What is the reason, right, for the Declaration of Independence? How about that?
Again, we should all be coming together.
Hold on.
working
I'm asking you a
You're
basic.
still
Wait.
going to
Hold
be-
on.
you're
I'm
still
asking.
not going
Trump
to be for
Trump
everyone
fan.
coming
Trump
together.
fan gets
You're still going to be
Trump
for
fan
everybody
tricked into a
fighting
patriot
each
test.
other.
I tell you. Look at this. Okay, answer our patriot test. Okay, this is the patriot test. What is the reason for the Declaration of Independence? You can't swipe out of the app to go look it up. You got to tell me like just by being in the app, because I can't hear you when you're outside of the app. So the Google search isn't 5D chess, it seems. She left. Bro. Well, it looks like she doesn't know what the reason for the Declaration of Independence is. Seems like she doesn't know. Seems like she didn't want to break away from the autocracy. You know what I mean? Like she didn't care about that. Do you support Donald Trump?
Yeah. Sure.
Why so?
I like the big beautiful bill, like the tariffs, like what the stock market's doing.
Okay. The big beautiful bill. Can you name a provision within the big beautiful bill that you like?
Sure, funding to the national defense, the Golden Dome, more funding to ICE, more funding to the border. How about 100 billion worth?
So you're okay with the Congressional Budget Office indicating that there's a decrease in after-tax income for the bottom 20% of income earners, according to the big beautiful bill?
Based off of what?
The Congressional Budget Office information.
No, I mean, what are they basing this off of, though?
The Medicaid
What are
cuts,
they
the
saying
food stamps
exactly?
cuts.
Okay, what was your claim then that they said?
A decrease in after-tax income for the bottom 20% of income earners.
After-tax income to the bottom. How so? Because the tax cuts disproportionately affect lower to middle class. They have a higher or a lower percentage given to them in the tax cut, the extension of the TCJ.
I'm saying this is the overall effect of the bill, according to Congressional Budget Office, which is full of Democrats and Republicans. It's nonpartisan. So the idea
Right.
that
I mean, these
you're
are
disputing the
projections.
information coming from the CBO is actually interesting. Can you give me any information otherwise that indicates that there is, like, say, an increase in after-tax income?
Yeah, well, the tax cuts for one. How could you have an increase in after taxes if your taxes are literally getting cut?
Okay, so if you look at the overall effect of the bill, right, you have to give me any type of actual information that looks at the overall effect of the bill. You can't just say the tax cuts. That's clearly not referencing the overall effect of the bill. So please give me a single source that indicates that it increases
overall
after-tax
effect of
income
the
for the
bill is
bottom
you having
20%
to
of
pay-
income earners.
My bad. The overall effect of the bill is having to pay less taxes at the end of the year, therefore yielding a greater result when
Yes,
you do
I
have to
understand.
pay your taxes.
I
So you get
understand,
more
but
back.
you would evaluate
Or
that
if you're
based
talking
on the
about
overall
Medicaid,
effect of the bill due to the after-tax income.
how so?
Why are you, dude? Is this HVAC? What the is wrong with you? Why are
Yeah,
you on my live? You're such a grifter, bro. Get off my live, dude. Wait, you remember when you
I'm a
went through
grifter.
that like phase where you were like saying you were like a Biden supporter for a bit?
Democrat?
Yeah, you were saying
Yeah,
that
I
you were a
was.
Democrat.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
to
what's
make
wrong with that?
money. You literally grifted people to make money. I'm
To
not
make
trolling.
money?
You literally did. You're literally a Trump supporter, and you literally went on live and actually grifted. You actually and you know what's nuts? When you did it in the very first place, I called you out for it, and I said you were grifting, and you gaslit me. You gaslit me.
Am I allowed
I
to
knew
talk?
it. I knew it. I knew you were lying. By the way, I just want to clarify that. That guy's such a grifter. It's unbelievable. Just again, by the way, he created a entire persona of being a Democrat in order to make money off Democrats. I'm not trolling. He literally did that. What's a grifter? He was dishonestly holding a position in order to make money off of it.